Okay, I can already tell I'm probably not going to be that great at this. But I'm going to try. Okay, so I in the house with my 3 boys today, and I came out to do a video because I thought, I made one video, I uploaded it, and then it hasn't happened again. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go do it. I had no idea that it was raining, but no big deal. I'm in the car, right? I did come out. I'm wearing, as you can see, a black top, and I'm just in my underwear because where I live, I mean, yeah, there are cars going by and everything, but I mean, it's pretty secluded. I can be in my underwear in the yard, and there's like no place that anybody stops. Like, I mean, I feel safe enough in this yard that no one's gonna really see me. So I mean, I like that about where I live. Where I grew up, it's not like that. It's it's a city. It's more everybody on top of each other. And I always tell people, growing up, and even into my 20s and 30s, my lullaby would be cars going by my window, and there would be streetlights in my window. And when I moved here about 4 years ago now, it was so quiet at night and dark. And one thing I really didn't like about this area is first of all, there's no sidewalk on my road. And the boys were pretty young when I first moved here, and I really liked walking and taking them on walks, and that's just like almost impossible here because the cars that do go by, they go fast, and there's no sidewalk. And not only that, there's really no public place that's close enough to walk to. So that kind of bummed me out. Yes, I smoke. I'm still smoking. I've tried quitting. I did quit for 3 or 4 years when I was 21. Started back up again and just haven't been able to put it down. I will, though. I will. I'm not going to give up. In the meantime, I haven't put it down yet. Okay. So, as I was saying, I'm like getting onto all these things. I just really wasn't used to the country, and I hated it. I told my husband, we're going back. Like, I'm not staying here. Because not only did I not like the area, I just don't like the home itself. But we have a plan. The plan is to completely bulldoze the home and build a new one. So everything will be brand new. My husband will do most of it. We'll hopefully save as much money as possible. And it'll be on our nice land. And, this plan doesn't have any time frame, just as soon as possible. That's it. So, what I really wanted to talk about, what did I want to talk about? I'll tell you one thing. And then I'm going to stop this because it's already 4 minutes long. And I don't really know how long I want these videos to be. I'm just kind of really flying by the seat of my pants, so to speak. By the way, I'm breaking out PMSing big time. Like, I need to start bleeding. I'm late. Like, I don't even think, I think it's been over a month. And for me, like, that's, I just need to. I was really irritated yesterday, sore. We need to just get this done so I can release my face, my skin can clear up, and move on to the next. Starts the cycle all over again. All right, the one thing I want to talk about in this video today. I've been doing this thing for, how long has it been? Definitely over a year, on Facebook. What I do is I get on Snapchat, have a filter, I pick it out. I try to do, cool ones, but sometimes they're just plain, whatever. Just my face, but filtered. And I pick a song. I mean, I'm a huge music fan. I really love music. Like I think music is so important, and it can be so uplifting. It can also be, a downer, but music in my life is just like a huge must. I mean, I've had the thought before, like, what if there was like no music? What would this world be? It would not be good, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people feel that way. I mean, music, I mean, I've also kind of felt like it's like prayer, I mean, it's, how when, you get like goosebumps and, I mean, just music. So I pick a song. Usually it's one that I like. I mean, I've done a few that I'm not a huge fan of, but mostly it's ones that I like. Sometimes it'll be funny, or I try to be funny. I mean, sometimes I crack myself up. But mostly I just want to look cool in them. And it's really important to me that I get it right, as far as I want to lip sync it perfectly. It doesn't have to necessarily look like I'm singing it. I mean, clearly, some of these songs, it's very obvious that it's not me singing it. But I want to be on time. So, it's not very long because, on Snapchat, which is the filter that I use, you don't get that long. I don't even know if it's a minute. I'm not sure. But it's okay, because I don't want to do the whole song. I just want to do a snippet of it. So I lip sync and I make the video, and sometimes the first try, love it, and that's what I'll post. And sometimes it takes quite a few. I mean, depending on, if I don't know the words to a song, sometimes I have to learn it. And it doesn't take me too long, but, it can take a little while. But I just really enjoy doing this. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm kind of like a form of art, I guess you could say. I don't know. Like, it's not necessarily, I mean, obviously it's not my music. It just feels satisfying. And sometimes I do these like once a day. A lot of times I do them once a day. Sometimes I have like a few saved up and I have to like post one, because what I do usually is I put it on my story, because some of the music you can't post in a video on Facebook. What it does is it sends you a notification saying, you can't use this music, it's not yours, it doesn't belong to you, it belongs to Warner or whatever. And so they mute it. You might hear like the very beginning and the very end, but the rest of it is just me going, and nothing, no sound, which really pisses me off. But sometimes you can post it anyways. It gives you the option to go ahead and post it with the sound, and some of them you can't. I don't know the difference. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, and I'm sure that someday this will probably change, but on your story, and maybe it won't, because stories only last for 24 hours. I don't know, but on the story, it's never muted. So I posted on the story, and sometimes, because the stories only allow 26 seconds, I think it is. So if I have a 48-second video, I have to split it up and I have to edit it just right to get it so that the story is seamless, so that if I stop on the word break, then the next part of my story is starting back up again where I stopped at the word break. I mean, I don't know if I'm explaining this well or not, but it's just something that I do. something that I enjoy. And I think, you know, I don't know if you can call them fans, but I know that some people enjoy watching them. They've told me, and I like watching them. I like making them, and I like watching them. It's just a thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing it until I don't feel like doing it anymore. And we'll see how this whole thing goes too. Because it's not like I have any equipment. It's just me and my iPhone. I don't have any editing equipment. I'm not gonna have these videos that have, you know, all those, some people like really have nice YouTube channels and they make really nice videos that are, you know, beautifully edited and sound bites and, you know, all this stuff. And I don't have that. I don't have any plan of having that. I just want to make these videos. And I think I hinted in my first video about the fact that I used to make videos every day for a friend who isn't really my friend, but I became used to that, and I did enjoy making those videos. That was how we communicated. And when that stopped abruptly, I missed making the videos, and so I got it in my head that I should just make videos for myself, right? This is kind of how this idea got born. I did notice, and I had no idea. I mean, not that I thought I was the only one who would have come up with the car talks, but I don't know why it did surprise me a little bit. If I would have thought it through, I guess I just didn't think it through. But anyways, there are a few channels that are called car talks, and one is a oh God, what's the word? Geesh. See, now, right now, I could like input the word that I'm thinking of, you know, if I had the editing, but it's a podcast, right? Podcast, that's the word. So anyways, I haven't checked them all out. I did start to watch. So far, you know, I mean, what I'm doing or what I plan on doing is pretty simple. I mean, who knows if it'll evolve? Who knows? We'll see, right? So I've already been out here for about 13 minutes recording this. My kids are inside. I'm gonna go back in. See you later.